Evening. Good to see you, Olga, and everybody here. Now, time for us to go ahead with our study on something about diabetes. Are you ready? Sorry, I didn't find my mic. So, hi, are you ready to go ahead with the discussion about diabetes? Over in
Yes.
Somali? Okay, so good. Good evening. Again, hopefully you have had a nice daytime. Now, go ahead with our recitation. And so last night we just finished our purpose. So would you like to read them through the first dialogue? Yeah, the purpose of and then something about this one. This first of the purpose. And then this one. That one, 2, and then let's check it AS3, and I think we can mark it at this. Why do we do this? And okay, this one. And another topic is about the psychology of promotion, and then the addiction factor, and then the last one is clinical red flags. Yes, no problem now. Now time for us to go ahead with first one. Purpose of VitaChoice, and then and also the rationale. Yes, Alpha, please go ahead with reading them through.
Yes. Okay.
These two parts, okay? I will highlight it for you. These two parts
Okay.
as well.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. 1. Purpose of VitaChoice: to disseminate scientific findings to increase public awareness in order to prevent and control the progression of diabetes. 2. Why do we do this? 1. The rationale. Our research suggests the diabetic symptoms are nearly universal, varying only in severity. 1. Purpose of VitaChoice: to disseminate scientific findings to increase public awareness in order to prevent and control the progression of diabetes. 2. Why do we do this? 1. The rationale. Our research suggests the diabetic symptoms are nearly universal, varying only in severity. 1. Purpose of VitaChoice: to disseminate scientific findings to increase public awareness in order to prevent and control the progression of diabetes. 2. Why do we do this? 1. The rationale. Our research suggests the diabetic symptoms are nearly universal, varying only in severity. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I will read them through and then try our best to go ahead. The first one is purpose of VitaChoice. Its purpose is to disseminate scientific findings to increase public awareness in order to prevent and control the progression of diabetes. Yeah, the second question is about why do we do this? And the first topic is about the rationale. Our research suggests that diabetic symptoms are nearly universal, varying only in severity. Okay, one more time. This one is the purpose of VitaChoice to disseminate scientific findings to increase public awareness in order to prevent and control the progression of diabetes. And second one is why do we do this? And the rationale. Our research suggests that diabetic symptoms are nearly universal, varying only in severity. Okay, once again, purpose of VitaChoice to disseminate scientific findings to increase public awareness in order to prevent and control the progression of diabetes. On the second topic is why do we do this? On the first one is the rationale. Our research suggests that diabetic symptoms are nearly universal, varying only in severity. Okay, I will recite it. First one is the purpose of VitaChoice is disseminate scientific findings to increase public awareness in order to prevent and control the progression of diabetes. And the second one is about why do we do this? And the first one is the rationale. Our research suggests that diabetic symptoms are nearly universal, varying only in severity. So that's it. Yeah, somebody, no worries about that. Yeah, 它本身就是很 yeah. There are so many new vocabularies. No worries about that. Okay, now let's go ahead. Ova, would you like to go ahead? Short-term high dose sugar. Okay, you read it through and you found some new words. Just let me know. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I need to rename it in English. Same one, same time. Okay, here we go. One and another one. Okay, everybody, now let's go ahead with short-term. Yeah, short-term high dose sugar intake. Yeah, blah, blah, like this. Just read it through. So Eva first. Eva, yeah.
Okay. 3 times.
Yeah, triple times. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Short-term high dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression.
Yes, perfect. You know the meaning, right? Short-term high dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Yeah, maybe you can use, I will put it there, and maybe you can use the AI to do the translation, okay? Please help me to
Okay.
type out. And short-term high dose. So let's check it. Dose, what does it mean? D-O-S-E, dose. Dose, you can see dose as a noun. What does it mean?
Dose, dose, dose.
You can dose, right? Dose, yeah, high dose, short-term high dose sugar intake. Intake, what does it mean? Intake, yeah.
Intake.
You can see intake, right? Short-term high dose sugar intake. Initiate. You can check it out.
Initiate,
Initiate can work as a verb and also as a noun. It means, yeah, initiate.
initiate,
Actually is like this, yeah. Create, initiate, create. Raise are destructive mode. Initiate, run a destructive mode, run. Or induce, or cause. Yeah, so that's it. Short-term high dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode. Destructive mode, what does it mean? Destructive, you can say it.
destructive, destructive,
destructive, destructive,
Destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Diabetic, yeah, which we learned it before. Destruction, you can see. And diabetic,
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 diabetic, you can see something related to, connected with diabetes, diabetic. Diabetic progression, you can see progression. Progression, it means, yeah, and the process of developing gradually from one stage or stage to another, a stage to another. And you can see how does progression mean. I will show you a photo. Just one sec. What is it? Progression. I will insert one photo from this computer and show with you the progression. Can you see the progression? Can you see my photo? Can you see my photo, Elva?
Yes.
The
Yes.
photo, yeah, the photo in the
In
the board. You can see the photo. This photo.
yeah, I can see the picture.
Okay, picture. Okay, this is the progression. Do you know the progression meaning? No. Progression is day 1 to 10 days, 4 to 10 days, and then step by step. You can see that, right? Step by step. This is the progression, the meaning about a progression. Hopefully you can understand it. This is the progression. Okay, here we go. So that's it, and you can see On short-term initial warnings in short-term very hippocampus has been destroyed, damaged within of 1 to 10 days. So you can see that, yeah, this is the high dose, very high dose. High dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode, and your memory capacity and also your learning and your memory retention, your learning ability, and also your ability to analyze something, and also your emotion. Blood-brain barrier also has been distracted. So that's it on destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progressing. 好，那整个的意思是什么？大家请注意听到，就短期的高摄入量的，就是高糖摄入量的这种情况下呢，它能够导致它能够发起一种什么程序呢？发起一种毁坏性的这种模式，就是在我们人体内会发生这种毁坏性的模式。它这种模式呢，它就意味着这种糖尿病的开始，糖尿病的这种程序开启了。那这是高糖的，这里面都是基于文献的，它这个就是文献及科学的一些论文里面找到了，它是4到10天做了一个高碳水高糖饮品的早餐的一个测试，一个对比，4到10天，那个吃很厉害的，那他们就有一个毁坏性的。首先这个是海马体。海马体它管人类的情绪、人类的这个记忆、人类的分析能力以及它的学习能力，它这里就全部被破坏了。这是意味着，如果就是这种4天高浓度的这种糖或者是碳水的摄入，就是这样一个情况，就是开端了，也表示着糖尿病二型糖尿病开端，然后就是这样子往前来。Yeah, it's so terrible. And last year, you're dying. You're going to die. You're dying. You can see the damage severity is 10 to 10. And during that time, you lose your sight and your hippocampus has been destroyed, and also you can see the functions about the heart. You can see the whole heart, and also this one is a kidney, right? You have some kidney problem as well. Maybe you need to change it, to transplant it. 好，那整个的这个就为了解释这个 progression 这个单词，然后就带了这个图，那就是高糖的，所以4到10天就可以摧坏你的这个海马体。然后如果1到4周的话，它就是海马体以及连接的这些脑神经系统也会被摧毁。好，那再到2到3个月高糖饮食，它的摧毁程度是70%。你的肝liver and pancreatic damage，pancreas 就胰脏、肝脏都会受到损害。然后80%胰脏、肝脏几乎就是引起了所有的整个的什么系统呢？整个我的 metabolic system failure。就整个的这种代谢系统全部瘫痪了，然后这个时候呢，我们的整个细胞基本上就是没办法去工作了，它的压力非常的大，就是整个的内脏基本上是瘫痪系统，瘫痪状态。这是需要多长时间呢？但是只要12周以上 就是高糖饮食，然后摧毁到最后是一个长期的，如果是我们长期的这种高糖饮食，它的整个的系统是直接的失灵了，它的摧毁程度是100%，它的就是它指的是贝塔细胞，所有的贝塔细胞的功能全部丧失，然后它能够啊、接着是什么？心血管功能以及所有的这个神经这些都坏了，然后它引起的就是海马体是瘫痪，眼睛是失明，肾脏是肾病需要洗肾换肾，心血管病可能心血管都堵塞需要搭桥，类似于这些。So that's the progression of diabetes. And we need to increase public awareness about the whole progress and just stop here. When you initiated your diabetes, just stop at the first stage, and then yeah, change your lifestyle, especially dietary lifestyle, and there is a hope. 好的，为什么会把整个的这个进程都列举出来呢？就是知道每一步的摧毁程度不同，我们可以就是假如我们是摧毁到一定程度的话，我们就要控制住。它很多的时候，比如说这第二步，它的神经元是可以重塑的。第三步也没有那么严重，这个肝脏胰脏通过断食，这长期的断食就是72小时以上，肝脏胰脏的细胞，它属于干细胞，它也是可以恢复的。那就不要再往后走了，往后走基本上就是瘫痪状态。后面还有一个最可怕的问题，没有画出来，就是截肢。我们的这个身体的末端。手指头、脚趾头就都要截肢，因为他的心脏供血不行，他的这个末端也都是坏死。So that's it。嗯，好的。Okay, I will put the picture there. Picture on the screen. So terrible, right? Oh my gosh. So, okay, another picture. So the progression, you know the progression meaning now, right? Another photo I would like to send it to you as well. This one, the mechanism. So we learned this word several days ago, 就是机制 of type 2 diabetes development. And the first one, 1期、2期, and also 3期、4期. Use another photo, and you can see that all terrible thing. Something related to hippocampus, and something related to your liver and metabolic stress. Yeah, because of your liver has some problems and neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity. We learned something about it. It can be recovered. And then phase three, the type 2 diabetes development mechanism, and you can see that something about your pancreatic beta cell dysfunctions, and also pancreas can no longer compensate for resistance. Blood glucose remains chemical high, making the clinic diagnosis of type 2. Okay, so terrible. And then phase 4 and systematic collapse and complications。那就是在4期的时候，他没有说到死亡，他说的是整个系统的瘫痪以及它的这个并发症。complication 是指复杂的东西发生的，就是并发症。它的并发症是什么呢？What's that word? I need to check it. Sorry about that. This word and is mental What's that? Yes. You can see that. Yeah, we know. Mitochondrion. Mitochondrion. You can see mitochondrion. The picture about that. Mitochondrion. A big one. And sometimes we mention about the mitochondrion, about the ATP. I think Elva can get it, right? Or maybe we cannot see the photo. Just stay here. Mitochondrion, it means 线粒体. And it can produce the energy for your cell to run. Yeah, ATP reducing, if it has been attacked, yeah, ATP and production reduced. And so your eyes and also your heart disease. Oh my gosh. So you can see all the serious problems. Another photo I will share with you. Okay, maybe I need to where is it? So these two photos just named the progression of diabetes. So let's get back the progression and read it, okay? Who would like to read it again? And short-term high dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Onset means, yeah, the beginning. Wow. Yeah, okay. Let's check it out. Thank you, Azamadi. Yeah. Means very, yeah, terrible. If it is so, if you lose the control about your desire for food, yeah, you're always eating. You cannot stop eating. Yeah, brain blood sugar. We just talk about it. Yeah, thank you. The translation is really powerful. Hippocampus, yes. Interoceptive sensitive. Okay. Yes. Satiety. It means, yeah, hunger. Or satiety. Okay, satiety signals. Blood-brain barrier. BBB. Okay. Permeability. Permeability. Oh, yeah. Permeability. Inflammatory factors. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for your translation. I think we got everything. Okay, practice. Once again. Okay, Elva, you please read them through for triple times.
Okay, thank you. Short-term high dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Thank you.
Yes, powerful. Thank you. And who would like to follow? Give you please.
Short-term high blood sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of the diabetic progression. Short-term high blood sugar intake initiates destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progress. Short-term high blood sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Thank you.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. And we need to pay your attention is dose. It's different from DAS. Yeah, you know, DAS is right like this. DOES DAS. But here is DOSE. It's different. So we need to pay attention to it. It pronounced like those. Could you, yeah?
Dose.
It means, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, I suppose you can get it at those. So that's it. And the others are perfect. Yeah. Diabetic and diabetic, we need to pronounce like diabetic.
Diabetic.
Because we just end with C just like K, not K, just K. Diabetic. Yeah, thank you so much for your attention. On next one, who will make it? Okay. Jean, you please. Just do it.
Okay. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, waiting for you to memorize it. Read it from your memory. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, Alva, you please to recite it.
Okay, thank you. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you. You did a good job. Yeah, okay. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, somebody, you read it, please.
Short-term high-dose sugar impact initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset time of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiate destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression.
Well
Thank you.
done. Yeah, you did a good job. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Yeah, good to hear that. Okay, I'll do short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of a diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Okay, recite it. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Okay, short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high-dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. So that's it. I just try my best to memorize it. All right. Okay, Jing, you please to do it, to read it through,
Okay,
to recite it.
I'll recite it. Short-term High dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Short-term high dose sugar intake initiates a destructive mode within the human body, marking the onset of diabetic progression. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, good memory. So we see that it's very, obvious. Yeah, it's very obvious for us to see the progression, to pay more attention to ourselves and also pay more attention, take care of our family, our friends, yeah, our relatives, if we can. Okay, try our best. Now let's go ahead and so why we do this? Because the first one is the rationale. Rationale is a universal issue. You can say it's very popular. It's prevailing within our human being, especially during these years. Yeah, we have intaked a lot of intake. We have intaken a lot of sugar and also high carbohydrates food, and our dietary lifestyle has been changed a lot. Okay, and the second one is about sugar issue. Sugar is not it's not a good thing, it's a toxin. We need to read it again, okay? 那善知识他教我们了，就是我们为什么要做这个 ？Why do we do this？我们为什么要做这个项目呢？第一个事情就是它的普遍性，就是几乎因为它的潜伏期，在有篇论文里面说这个，糖尿病的潜伏期是20年到30年，所以在这种程度上来说，我们可能人人都有糖尿病的前期，就是在糖尿病的潜伏期的这种症状当中，因为潜伏期是没有症状的，或者是已经有明显的症状，所以说它就是说这个普遍性就引起了我们要做这个事情，尤其是澳大利亚，因为它的甜品以及它的得病率已经特别高了。好，这是第一个原因要做这个的原因。第二个要做的原因是我们对糖的知见的问题是需要我们去宣导的。Okay, so let's go ahead. So what is the sugar? Sugar is not a good thing, such as a nutrition, but as a toxin is bad for your health. So let's read it through, okay? Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. The physiological damage is cumulative. The entire progress of high sugar dieting is a systematic breaking down of bodily functions. Symptoms varied based on the dosage and the duration of toxicity. Toxicity 是什么？怎么讲呢？这个意思就是说，糖其实是毒的，跟毒品一样，跟 drugs 一样，跟那个我们吸毒的那个毒品是一样的。 Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin，就是科学有一些论文里面、文献里面 ，literature review 就是文献里面，它已经把糖标志为毒。然后这个 social physical 就是生理生化学，就是我们的 physical 是指这个生理啊，然后 biological 就是生化生理学，或者是我看一下怎么翻译比较好。I'll check it out for you。也生理学。
physiological,
physiological 就是生理学，生理的摧残是累积的，对我们的身体的摧残的糖对我们身体摧残是累积的。Versus high diabetes systematic，然后这整个的这高糖饮食，它是一个整个系统的一个崩溃的。对我们整个的系统，就是我们身体功能的是整个系统的一个崩溃的状态。systems vary，就是不同的糖的摄入量以及不同的摄入的时期长度，它的它的病症不同。就是我们刚才所说的，就是它与它的摄入糖量以及摄入的时间有关系。摄入12周高糖是怎么样子，以及长期高糖又是怎么样子，所以它是有2个指数决定的，一个是它的摄入量，第二个是这样的摄入量情况下，他花了多长时间去这样吃法。So that's it. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for your translation, Elva. 科学文献将糖定义为毒素，哎呀，其生理损害具有累积性的。对的，它对生理损害是累积的。高糖饮食整个过程实质是生理机能的系统性崩溃。Yes，这个翻译太顺了。症状表现取决于剂量和毒性持续时间，也就是糖的摄入的时间。就是糖，我们吃糖吃了多长时间 ？Okay, so terrible. For me, I love sugar. From childhood. 对我来说，我就特别喜欢吃甜品，吃糖的饮食，以及吃直接的这种糖果、加工糖这些东西。Alright, yeah, we still have time. So first of all, we will check out all the new words. Okay, toxin. Toxin, what does it mean?
toxin, toxin,
You can see a poisonous substance, 就是有毒的物质, especially one that is produced by bacteria in plants and animals. 尤其是它是通过细菌，通过动植物里面的细菌来产生的这种毒。那我们的糖为什么它会产生毒呢？它是因为，它经过我们的消化进入到我们的这个血液当中，它对我们血液有很大的，就对我们的这个胰岛素，它要激发我们的胰岛素，胰脏去产生胰岛素，激发我们的肝脏、胰脏，激发我们的胆去产生，就是肝脏、胰脏、胆去产生相应的激素。所以它这个整个的它就是进入血液里面就有这些生理的机制要一起去工作，然后它自身还有对这种血管，它也是一种腌制的作用。如果听到上句就讲，就是我们知道很多的这种果脯，它就是通过糖去腌制的。 如果它长期存在在我们血管当中，它也是一种腌制我们血管，因为我们血管上是弹性，然后就不能使我们的这个血压，就是如果你上是弹性的话，你这个血压是自然的扩张的，因为到一定量的时候，它没有这个更大的包容性，你的血压就都积在相对应的这种很小的血管里面，直接就会引起高血压。So that's it. So we need to treat it as a toxin, and we will check what's the difference between toxin and toxicity. Toxin, you can see that it is produced by bacteria. 它一般是通过细菌产生的这种东西，就是有毒的东西啊，它是通过一些生化反应，或者通过细菌的一些生化反应产生的后果。Let's check it. Toxicity. What's the difference?
Toxicity.
Toxicity 它是指 substances with high levels of toxicity， 它已经是有一种性能了。那就是说 a quality, the quality of being poisonous, to extent which something is poisonous， 它已经就是表示它的毒的程度 duration of toxicity. Alright, is different. Toxin is just like drug. And toxicity means the degree, the quality of drug. Okay, so that's it. 这是毒性，产生毒性的意思。这两个单词还是有区别的。Alright, literature. If you write some articles, you will know that. Papers, you will know literature review. It means 文献回顾之类的。Second meaning, pieces of writing or printing information on a particular subject. Yeah, and especially literature review. 就是在论文写作当中 ，literature 是指这种文献，就是前人在这种科学研究这一块，在所有的研究这一块的做出的贡献是什么？前人是怎么写的？所以在论文里面叫做，一般的第二个章节，第一个章节写 abstract， 第二个章节是 literature review， 它的意思就是文献回顾。就是从前人的时间发现研究当中的一个总结。那你在前人基础上，你自己要去做什么，更有开拓性的，这就是学者要做的事情。就是不同于前人的，同意前人的什么观点，你都可以再录下来。不同于别人的点，你找了这些研究的，你自己有发展余地的这个空间。所以这是做学者要做的事情。So here, scientific literature 是科学的文献。characterizes sugar as toxin， 它直接的把这个糖标注为，我看一下 Alpha 怎么翻译 characterizes 这个单词也是非常高级 characterizes
characterize, 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 characterize.
Characterize.
Here, the third meaning, characterize something as something 就是刻画成什么样子，描述成什么样子。好，那我们直接就把它叫做描述为科学文献里面，它把糖描述为毒素。All right, that's it for today. Now time for us to practice. Who can do it? Who can do it? Okay. You please, Alva.
Okay, thank you. 2. sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. 2. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. 2. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin.
Yeah,
Thank you.
excellent. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Who will be next one? Characterizes. Okay, I will do. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Okay, I recited. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. So that's it. Thank you for listening. Wow. Okay, Jing, you please go ahead.
Okay. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much. So beautiful. Now it's your time, Elva, to recite it. Characterizes.
Okay, thank you.
Characterizes.
2.
Yeah.
Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. 2. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. 2. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Thank you.
Beautiful. So I think anybody else? How about you? Gable, can you read it? Have you got some difficulty? Jing, Jing, you recite it first.
Characterize.
On the side. Sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Scientific literature characterizes sugar as a toxin.
Beautiful. Characterizes 读得特别好，正是如此。Okay, your time. Gifford.
Thank you. 2. Sugar as a toxin. Significant literature characterize sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Significant literature characterize sugar as a toxin. Sugar as a toxin. Significant literature characterize sugar as a toxin.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I will find out characterizes. 它加了一个 is 之后，它要拖长一点，所以调子最好是把它上升才能读得出来。These
characterizes, characterizes,
characterizes these.
characterizes, characterizes, characterizes,
Yeah, I can hear.
Characterizing.
Yes, yes, beautiful. Characterizes as, yeah, okay. Another one is scientific. Scientific, 它前面读的不是 signif， 也读 some， 因为它，从这里开始啊 ，scientific。
Scientific.
Yeah, the American one is better for us, scientific.
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 为什么要从这里开始呢？因为它跟科学，它本来就是科学的这个科学的形容词性。好，你看我删了，我删到前面，删完这个，再加 ce 就是科学，所以它是科学的字根变形。
science, science,
在前面也要读一样，读 some， 然后 tific。
Scientific. Scientific.
tific 可以也说是类似于一个后缀一样。
Scientific. 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 Scientific.
劝大家能知道它是跟 sounds， 它是 sounds 的，我读的不标准。sounds 的变形是它的形容词性，是科学这个单词的形容词性。All right, so that's all, and you have a homework given, right? 我说 given 是有家庭作业的，就是这两个单词的拼读。Okay, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, hopefully, yeah, you can memorize it. Keep it in mind. Okay, that's all for today. And thank you so much for your time, for your kindness to accompany me. Hopefully, everybody can establish ourselves in Buddha nature and to enjoy the peace and the tranquility of the Buddha nature and to leave behind the body and the illness on body and mind. 愿大家都能够时刻的念念的将自己就是安住在自心上面，能够享受自心，能够去感受自心带来的安宁，就是常乐我净的状态，然后能够远离身心的疾病。Thank you. That's all for today. Catch you up tomorrow.